Hey YouTube, Tristan Blaze. Supplement review time. 5150. Do not take more than one of these scoops. Do not take more than one scoop. You get 400 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. I am a stimulant kind of guy. I like stimulants. I like a lot of stimulants. Caffeine being my favorite because it's cheap and I can feel it. I feel it work. I just got done with the energy protein review. So, yeah. Now, this is the wild berry flavor. I wanted the green apple flavor, but the store, the richpiana.com, I think I don't know if it's .com or .net or .org or dick to ball ratio. Don't know. They were out of green apple. They had wild berry, so let me try wild berry. I wouldn't recommend the flavor. When you were a kid, okay, first of all, if you're 18 now or younger, disregard this. You're my age, you're like 34, you're in the 30s. When you were a kid and you got sick, you had a fever, you're a kid. You can't take the medicine an adult would take. Your parents gave you that like chewable Tylenol stuff. That grape flavored chewable Tylenol shit. Yeah, that's what this tastes like. Very reminiscent of it. Flavor wise, don't recommend the wild berry flavor. In terms of the actual product, I will recommend the product based on a few of the ingredients. You're getting your B3 niacin, okay, that is going to open up blood vessels, help with circulation. You're getting your B12. You're getting 63% of your B3 niacin. Your B12, I don't fucking know if this is a typo. But here, let me actually see if you can actually see this. If you actually look right there, come on, focus. It says you get 1,000 micrograms of your B12. Daily value 16,667%. That's legit. That's what it says. I don't know if that's a fucking typo or not, but that's what it says. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of B12. That's a lot. I mean, it's water soluble, so I mean, you'll piss it right out, basically. It's very, very tough to OD on a water soluble vitamin, but you can do it. You can still fucking do it, though. Now, you have 500 milligrams of caffeine in a Stim Crazy Caffeine Complex. It's a proprietary blend. And that's between the standard, caffeine anhydrous, dicaffeine malate, theobromine, caffeine from green tea leaf extract, yerba mate extract from the leaf, guarana extract from the seed at 22%. Have no clue what the difference is between 22 and 10, or is it stronger, is it weaker, is it less poisonous? I don't know. Green coffee bean extract from the seed, Goku bean extract, which is a dried nut, it's in parentheses, so I'm assuming you're taking in some dried nuts to assist with your dick to ball ratio. Here's where I actually like some of the ingredients. One, it's like you get 400 milligrams of caffeine. In terms of how it's divided, I could really give a fuck. In terms of how you divide that caffeine, there we go. Fix that. You gotta get a fucking haircut. Because it tells you, unlike hyphen, but it tells you get 400 milligrams per scoop. You get 4 grams. 4 grams of L-citrulline. Now, 4 grams of L-citrulline is different than 4 grams of L-citrulline malate. L-citrulline malate is basically citrulline paired with a malic acid molecule. This could be done for various reasons. It could be done for filler. It could be done to assist in mixability. It could be done to assist with lessening stomach discomfort, gastrointestinal distress. It all depends on what you're using the malic acid with. It's not always just going to have the same effect. You know, you don't put malic acid in water to assist with gastrointestinal distress. With creatine malate, they do it supposedly. I never tried creatine malate, so I don't know. Supposedly they do it for that, and it enhances, I believe they say it enhances the Krebs cycle, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. So if you're taking creatine malate, I would recommend an 8-gram dosage. You could go as low as 6. So 6 to 8 is what you would get. L-citrulline in just the L-citrulline form without the malic acid molecule bonded with it is equal to 1.76 grams, I believe, of L-citrulline malate, which would give you about 7 grams compared dosages, about 7 grams of L-citrulline malate. So it's within the range of what you would want. You got your taurine, 2 grams of that. Taurine is put in a lot of energy drinks. It is a synergistic compound that can accentuate the jolt that the caffeine will give you. Alone by itself, it will give you some effect, but when paired with caffeine, it will compound the effect of it. That's why a lot of pre-workouts have it. You get 2 grams. I could see going up to maybe 3. But this is also a very stimulant-based pre-workout. Maybe 3 is too much. I don't know. I've never, taken that much taurine with it. You get some, what do we got? 750 milligrams of N-acetyl L-tyrosine. You got half a gram of choline. Now, here are some of the things that I've seen, but I've never really found what the proper dosages are. So if you guys know what the proper dosages are, you've done I've done searches for it, and I've always come out with so-and-so at my gym said take this, so-and-so in your gym said take that much. Can I get a citation, please? Where did he find that information? It's like, well, you just said he looked it up. Where did he look it up? What, Encyclopedia, Britannica or something? I mean, what? What do you look it up in? And that's my wife. 10th anniversary coming up. Always a good time to keep getting it. So these 4 ingredients, I have not found the proper dosage. You get 50 milligrams of your hegenamine, hordenine, and halostashine, all in hydrochloride form. And then you get 30 milligrams of synephrine hydrochloride. Now, these in general, from what I've read, are stimulant-based. But I haven't found anything online. And the way I do it is I take about 15 minutes to search for one ingredient. Because that's what I figured the average person will spend. They're going to take 15 minutes to look up what the clinical dosage is on 1 or 2 ingredients. And they'll go Wikipedia or they'll go here. So those are what I use. If I can't find a page on it on Wikipedia, or I can't find a page on it on MD whatever website, a normal everyday person is not going to spend 3 hours researching whether or not your hegenamine at 50 milligrams is of a proper dose. They're not going to do that. With your L-citrulline, I found that out within 5 minutes. That L-citrulline is equal to this much of L-citrulline malate. So it was quick to figure that out. It was quick to find that out right there. It mixes great. The taste on the wild berry, I am not a big fan on the wild berry taste though. But I mean, this shit, I take it, I fly around the gym with that shit, dude. I really do. I took it, the first day I took it, I was flying around the gym. I walked to where my wife worked, and I was like, let's walk home. I was that fucking amped. This was after my workout. I was I deadlifted the 405 deadlift for 3 video. That was the day I started taking this shit. I was flying, man. I was like going nuts. I didn't feel a massive crash. I normally crash off of caffeine. That's just the nature of the beast when it comes to me taking caffeine. I normally crash. So that's why I have flavor enhancers with caffeine in them, so I can just steadily keep that caffeine going in my system. I think I would say this would be a pre-workout I would recommend. As long as you're not sensitive to stimulants, I would recommend this pre-workout. A friend of mine goes to the gym, and he was, I think he deadlifted like 600 or 700 pounds or some like insane amount like that. He actually deadlifted it and ended up busting the floor in our gym because of the fucking weight. And he likes stimulants just like I do. And he's like, yeah, this is a crazy pre-workout. Of course, that guy also, when he found out the Jacked 3D original formula was getting banned because it had ephedra in it, he went out and bought a case of that shit. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Take that with a grain of salt. But I don't recommend the flavor. I recommend the product based on the effect that it's given me. I would prefer the green apple flavor. Most of the time when I've tried green apple, it's good. You know? I bought this for, I think it was around $35 on Rich Piana site. I get 30 servings. So, it's about a little over $1 a serving. But you're only taking 1 scoop. That's what I like in a product. You're only taking that 1 scoop. That 1 scoop for your pre-workout, that's all you need. Don't take like 3, 4 of these motherfuckers. Like Hyphy Mud, I'd have to take 3 scoops to feel shit. So I get a 30 serving product and I have it last me 10 workouts. Where I get this for the same price, mind you. This was the same price as Hyphy Mud. I get this. 1, I know how much caffeine is in it. 2, outside of the caffeine blend, there's nothing being hidden with proprietary blend, so I know everything else that's in it, and I can see, okay, citrulline. Oh, good, that's a proper dosage at least. And it's actually going to last me a while and give me a better effect. Between this and Hyphy Mud, this would win hands down. You know, it's just hands down it would win. It's just the wild berry taste. Oh, God, I just reminiscing about being sick as a kid with a fever and getting those chewable Tylenols, man. Oh, God. So, definitely, this is a product I would recommend if you're not very sensitive to stimulants. I'd recommend you try it. I like it. I think this is going to be a product I'm going to possibly see if I can, because I'm going to say possibly see if I can continually use in my supplement stack. I still have other pre-workouts. I just got to get rid of all those basically. But this, I'm definitely going to see if I can keep using this, just different flavor. So, like, comment, subscribe, and any other supplements you might want me to try. Shoot a question. Hey, have you tried this? If it's a product that I literally can just look at and say it's probably shit, I'll explain why. If it's a product that I might like or I might want to try, I'll see if I can work it in financially. Because there's other things I want to do, you know. Start up my own porn site. That costs money. Trust me, it does. A lot. So, peace.